Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing his work in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom. All right, this is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 7, and it reads, "And even things without life-giving sound, whether pipe or harp, except they have a distinction in the sounds, how shall it be known what is piped or harped?" So basically, an instrument, in order to, they all have their own sounds that they give out. Okay, that way, you know what's being played. Okay, verse 8, it says, "For if the trumpet give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle?" See, right now the trumpet's being blown. Okay, the trumpet's being blown by the true men of the Lord. Okay, those of the Great Millstone, beginning with the apostles and the elders and the men on down. Okay, and those that are teaching like-minded doctrine. But you also got the trumpet being blown by these other groups. Okay, but they're giving an uncertain sound. Okay, the trumpet that they're blowing, okay, is not the truth. Okay, they're not bringing out the 100% truth. Okay, you got men saying what that Jacob's trouble already happened. You got some men saying there's going to be no more Jacob's trouble. Okay, that there's not going to be any trouble coming. Okay, you got some that say the mark, the charagma is sin. Okay, when we know it's the microchip. Okay, what else? You have men saying we don't know the names of the Lord. Okay, when we know that the true names are Yahweh, Yahushai. Okay, we know those things. Okay, well, the true men of the Lord are giving out a certain sound. Okay, but you got these other groups. Okay, these other men. Okay, they're sounding the trumpet. Okay, but they're not giving the proper warning. Okay, that we understand that we're in a battle. Okay, we're in a spiritual battle. Okay, with these devils that are they're in control. Okay, but you got certain men, they're not giving out the proper warnings. Okay, they're just coming out with their their bullshit. Whether it be they took the bag, okay, or they've just been blinded by the Lord. Okay, either way, it's all coming from the Lord. Okay, whatever for whatever reason, they're not sounding that trumpet, okay, with the right sound. Okay, it's all because the Lord has them in that lot. Okay, let's go, because the trumpet's always been an important part of Israel. Okay, even in ancient Israel, okay, you had the trumpets being blown, okay, for the Israelites, to know how to maneuver. Let's get that real quick. Let's go to the book of Numbers, chapter 10, and I'm going to start up at the top. And I'm going to read a few verses here. Numbers 10 and 1, and it says, "And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai spake unto Moses, saying," verse 2, Make thee 2 trumpets of silver of a whole piece, thou shalt make them, that thou mayest use them for the calling of the assembly and for the journeying of the camps." Okay, so the Lord had men blowing these trumpets. Okay, so Israel knew whether they should go, stay, just maneuver. All right, let me jump down now to let me see here. Let me jump down to verse 8. It says, "And the sons of Aaron, the priest, shall blow the trumpets, and they shall be for you for an ordinance forever throughout your generations." See, now through what? Yahweh shall being the high priest, okay, in the heavens, we as Israelites, okay, we're what? Kings and priests. Okay, so the trumpets being blown, okay, at this time by the prophets. Okay, that because the Lord has raised up his prophets, okay, to give warning okay, that evil times are coming, okay, and that those that are part of the hopeful elect, okay, can hear, because we don't know who the elect are, okay, but we know that the elect, it's got to be raised up, okay, in order to get out of here, okay, so we can go home, all right, so that way the kingdom could be established. Verse 9, it says, and if you go to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, okay, and who's oppressing us? Okay, right now you got the Edomites, okay, and these other nations. Okay, Israel as a whole is an oppressed people, a destroyed people. Okay, we're not in our land. Okay, we're in our land of our captivities, but what Jerusalem is the people before it's a place. Because wherever Israel is scattered, okay, that's the land that they're in. Okay, and these trumpets are being blown. Okay, but again, you have those that are giving out an uncertain sound. Okay, those that are teaching falsely. Okay, but you got the true men of the Lord, okay, that are sounding that trumpet, okay, with that certain sound. Okay, the 100% truth. It says, and if you go out to war in your land against the enemy that oppresseth you, then you shall blow an alarm with the trumpets. It says, and ye shall be remembered before the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yoshai your power, and ye shall be saved from your enemies. Okay, and right now we're in the hands of our enemies. Okay, and we need to be saved. Okay, we need Yahweh Shai to come deliver us. Okay, so that's why you got the men, sighing and crying, for the abominations done in the midst thereof. What, and then sounding the true alarm, blowing that certain sound. Okay, as the mouthpiece of the Lord. Okay, why? So the elect can hear. Okay, so that way they can be sealed, although they've been sealed already, from the foundation of the earth, in the spirit. Okay, but what the scriptures say. So how can they hear unless there's a preacher? Okay, and the Lord has set up His men, okay, to bring out this truth. All right, let's go. But right now, we're in a time of war. Okay, we're in a spiritual battle, and very soon, okay, the World War III is getting ready to pop off. Okay, and that's coming, and then you have this devil, okay, coming in like a flood, okay, coming with great wrath, because he knows that he had but a short time. All right, let's go to the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start off at the top, and it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Okay, now I'm gonna jump down to verse 8, and it says, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And we're certainly not in a time of peace. Okay, although these devils are gonna come in, with their order out of chaos, okay, order out of chaos, and say peace and safety. But the scripture says what? Peace and safety, and then sudden destruction cometh. Let's grab that real quick. What's that? That's 1 Thessalonians. But we're definitely in a time of war. Okay, we're not in a time of peace. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child. It says, and they shall not escape. Okay, and that's what's getting ready to happen. This devil's getting ready to come with great wrath. Okay, he's getting ready to bring in his agenda. Okay, that mark of the beast. Okay, he wants to chip everybody because he wants total control. This devil wants control over all people. All right, but again, you got these men, okay, that are sounding a trumpet, but they're not giving out that certain sound. Okay, they're bringing out falsehoods. Okay, just leading people astray. Okay, let's go to let me see. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Actually, let's go to Amos. Salakia. Now, you know what? Let me get Ezekiel. Salakia. I'm all over the place. Let's go to the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, and verse 14, and it says, they have blown the trumpet even to make all ready. It says, but none goeth to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitude thereof. Okay, those that are following the ways of these men bringing out these falsehoods. Okay, these false prophets sounding that uncertain sound. Okay, because the true men have blown the trumpet. Okay, but it says none go out ready for the battle. Okay, the only ones that are hearing are the hopeful elect. Okay, these other Israelites. Okay, that are following these men that are bringing out this all this bullshit, these falsehoods. Okay, you're just being led astray. Okay, it's the scripture that says if the blind lead the blind, and they shall both fall into a ditch. Okay, and that's what's coming. The wrath of the Lord is getting ready to come upon the whole world. Okay, but especially here in Babylon the Great. Okay, this is going to be the second death, the lake of fire. Okay, it's not going to be an inch of America, okay, so-called America, that's not going to be in flames. All right, let's go to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, and I'm going to go to verse 17, and it says, also, I set watchmen over you. Okay, and who's the true watchman? Okay, the men with the 100% truth. Okay, again, those of great millstone. Okay, and those that are teaching like-minded doctrine, beginning again with the apostles and the elders and the men on down. It says, hearken to the sound of the trumpet, but they say we will not hearken. No, they rather take the advice or they rather listen to that uncertain sound, okay, from these other groups. Okay, why? Because they want to hear it, and they like it so. Okay, they want to be told smooth things. They don't want to be told that Esau is the devil, okay, and that he can't be saved. Okay, they rather go with the group that's going to say salvation's for everybody. Okay, or they don't want to believe that the microchip is the mark of the beast. Okay, because when the time comes, okay, when there's going to be no food on the table, okay, they're going to take it. Okay, along with their leaders, man. Those that are teaching them that bullshit, they're going to take it too. Okay, they're going to be the ones telling them to take it. Okay, just like how you had the group telling people they could go ahead and take that that jab. Okay. Saying it's gonna be the same scenario. Okay, you're gonna have people getting led astray. Verse 18, it says, therefore hear ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Verse 19, it says, hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people. It says, even the fruit of their thoughts, because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor my law, but rejected it. See, and that's going to be 2/3 of our people, 2/3 of you Israelites. Okay, you're going to reject the 100% truth. Okay, you're going to go along, okay, with these other groups, teaching all these falsehoods. Okay, giving that uncertain sound. All right, let's go to the book of Amos, chapter 3, and verse 6, and it says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? See, and that trumpet's being blown. Okay, the trumpet by the men that have the 100% truth. Okay, those that are giving that certain sound. Okay, that trumpet's being blown. Okay, but the people are not afraid. Okay, why? Because they have no understanding. Okay, of what's really going on. Okay, they're lost. They're dead. Okay, and then they're following, even though they may know they're Israelites. Okay, but they're following these wayward doctrines. Okay, they're following these men. Okay, that are leading them astray. Okay, because what it's all about party and bullshit with them. Okay, the sword is being furbished. Shall we then make mirth? And that's what these people want. Okay, they want to be able to still go and party. Okay, which I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a good time, but are we in the time now to do that? No, we're in the time of a solemn assembly. Okay, we're in the time of the end. Okay, any day, these devils can bring in a new pestilence, or they can launch some type of a cyber attack. Okay, and then all hell's going to break loose. Okay, but you know what? These men that are sounding that uncertain sound, okay, they're not preparing the people. They're not preparing you Israelites. Okay, that's why you have to hearken to the true men of the Lord. But at the end of the day, this is all coming from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Why? Because 2/3 gotta be destroyed. That's already written. Verse 7, it says, "Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets." See, and that's why you have the true prophets. Okay, the men with no guile. Okay, those are the ones that are bringing out the 100% truth. Okay, those are the ones that are giving warning. Okay, showing true love. Okay, and that's true love. Okay, not letting them do whatever they want to do. Okay, going out and having Hebrew fashion shows. Okay, Hebrew wrestling matches. All right, mixing rap videos. Okay, with the truth. No, that's not part of the truth. Okay, the Lord never said to do those things. All right, let's go. Let me see here. Let's go to the book of Ephesians. Chapter 5 and verse 14. And it says, "Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest." See, and our people, they're in that deep sleep. Okay, they're in that slumber. Okay. It says, "And arise from the dead, and the anointed shall give thee light." See, they're in that deep sleep. Let's get that. It's Isaiah, what's that, 29 and 9. Yep. It says, "Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and cry ye are drunken." It says, "But not with wine, they stagger, but not with strong drink." So they're asleep, they're drunk. Okay. Verse 10, it says, "For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep." See, that our people are asleep. See, and even those that know they're Israelites, you're still in that state of sleep. Okay, you're still asleep because you're following that uncertain sound. Okay, so and that's close your eyes, the prophets and your rulers. See, that's why you're listening to these false prophets. Okay, the seers had thee covered. See, that's why they don't have the 100% truth. Okay, even though they're telling you you're an Israelite. Okay, but they're not giving you, they're not declaring to you the whole doctrine. They're giving you lies. Okay, for whatever reason, whether they took the bag, okay, or they're just out for vainglory. Okay, they want that celebrity status on this side. Okay, when we know that the world that we know, here, Babylon the Great, in throughout the earth, it's getting ready to perish. Okay, everything that we see here, especially in Babylon the Great, is getting ready to go to shit. Okay, this is not our rest. So it says. Let's go back. Let's go back to Ephesians, chapter 5. Let's go back to verse 14. I'm gonna read that again. And it says, "Wherefore he saith, Awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead." Does that mean what? That they're going to come out of the graves? Okay, that they're going to come out of hell? Because you got these knuckleheads going on and saying that there's hell now. Okay, that people are going to go and burn forever for eternity. No, again, that man, it's all bullshit. Okay, they're not teaching the right things. Okay, they're lost, man, for whatever reason. Whether again they took the bag, or they're just been blinded. Like I said, pretty much. I mean, it's all coming from the Lord anyway. Okay, the Lord has them in that lot. Okay, again, why? Because 2/3 got to be destroyed. No, it says that it rise from the dead, meaning what? In that dead state of mind. Right, let's go. Let's get that real quick with that. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 16. It says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay, being in that dead state of mind. Okay, not having the 100% truth. Right, and even if you know you're an Israelite, that doesn't mean you're saved. Okay, it just means you know. Okay, but you gotta do certain, you gotta have a certain conduct. Okay, you gotta keep the law, statutes, commandments, to the best of your ability. Okay, and ultimately you just gotta be part of the elect. Okay, because only the elect are gonna make it. On this side, that remnant, that very small number. Let's go back to Ephesians. Let's go to 5, and I'm going to go to verse 15. And it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Verse 16, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. See, and right now, you see the things that are going on. All the false flags, them going out, shooting down these balloons, or saying they're shooting down UFOs. Which they're not shooting down the chariots of the Lord. Okay, they're just presenting these things. Why? For distractions, trying to distract you from what's really going on. Okay, with we're on the brink of World War III. Okay, with all that's going down there between Russia and the Ukraine. Okay, and then these devils, they destroyed that pipeline. Okay, they're hiding all these things. Okay, they want to bring distractions. They want to bring distractions to keep the people in that that state of being dead, that state of being asleep. Okay, because the days are evil and they're going to get worse. Okay, more bad times are coming. Okay, you see what they're doing over there in Ohio with the derailment. Okay, and there's been multiple derailments. Okay, and there's going to be more bullshit to come. Okay, they're poisoning the air. Okay, they're poisoning the water. Okay, pretty soon, we're getting ready to come into the famine. The famines are coming. Okay, these things are coming. These things are written. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 56, and verse 10. And it says, his watchmen are blind. They are ignorant. Okay, these other groups. Okay, these other groups that are not teaching the doctrine of, it's the doctrine of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay, but that doctrine has been given to men. The Lord has raised up men, okay, to bring this truth out. Okay, and those that are teaching, okay, other, doctrine that's contrary to that. Okay, then you're ignorant. Okay, but the Lord has you that way. Again, it says his watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. Okay, and that's what these men do. Okay, for whatever reason it is. Okay? Whether the Lord has them asleep, okay, blinded, okay, which it's all from the Lord anyways. Okay, or they took the bag, okay, or they're just seeking vainglory. Okay, again, seeking that celebrity status. Verse 11 says, yea, they are greedy dogs, which can never have enough. Okay, those that are chasing that bag, says, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. See, and that's why they can't get right. Okay, lest they repent, okay, they're gonna be destroyed. Okay, and again, if the blind lead the blind, they should both fall in the ditch. Okay, those that are following them. Okay, says they all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. See, and those of you Israelites that are following these men, okay, you're gonna be destroyed right along with them. Let's get that with that. Ezekiel 14. Let's see, what is that? Yep, 14 and 9. Ezekiel 14 and 9, it says, and if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, have deceived that prophet, and I will stretch out my hand upon him and will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Okay, so these men that are teaching all these wayward doctrines, okay, they're going to be destroyed. Okay, doesn't the scripture say, judgment shall begin in the house of the Lord? Roughly paraphrasing. Yes, it's going to begin with those men, okay, that know they're Israel, okay, and that are teaching all this bullshit. Verse 10, it says, and they shall bear the punishment of their iniquity. The punishment of the prophet shall be even as the punishment of him that seeketh unto him. So those that are following these wayward doctrines, you're gonna be destroyed just like your leaders. Okay, that's why you're gonna have these men saying that the mark is sin. Okay, they're gonna take it. They're gonna tell you to take it, and you're both gonna be destroyed. So lucky. All right, let's go. Let me get one more. The point's been made. These men that are sounding the trumpet, okay, but that are giving an uncertain sound, okay, they're just leading you Israelites astray. Okay, so you have to follow the true men of the Lord. Okay, those that are giving the 100% truth. All right, let's go to the book of 2nd Esdras. Chapter 16, and I'm gonna start off from verse 71, and it says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none." He was talking about Esau, okay, the Lord's sword. Okay, what did King David say? Deliver me from the wicked men, which is thy sword. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, says, but still spoiling. Let me read that again. 2nd Esdras 16:71, it says, "They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord." Why? Because those that fear the Lord, okay, they're not going to take that mark. Okay, they're not going to be penetrated, okay, by this damn devil. Okay, they're going to cry and scream. Okay, they're not going to fall into to the ways of this devil. Okay, those that truly fear the Lord. Those that truly fear the Lord, okay, they're going to hear, okay, and they're going to listen to the true men of the Lord. Okay, they're going to come out, even those that they may be following these other uncertain sounds. Okay, ultimately, the Lord is going to take them out of that, okay, and bring them to the true men. Okay, verse 72, it says, "For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses." What, going into those prison houses, the FEMA camps, okay, and and wherever else they may have people go to, okay, why? Because they're not gonna be following their agenda, okay, they're gonna be casted away, okay, and that's what's gonna happen, okay, to especially those that are following the true ways of the Lord, okay, the Lord is not gonna have you take that mark, okay. It says, I would keep you from the hour of temptation. Okay, so these devils, okay, they're gonna take, they're gonna take it in their hands, to put, some of us to death. Okay, ultimately, that we're gonna die, for the Lord, okay, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, but these devils are coming with great wrath. Talakia. Verse 73, it says, "Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire." Verse 74, it says, Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Okay, so those that are following the true men of the Lord, okay, which, I mean, ultimately you're following Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, okay, but again, the Lord has set up men, okay, to bring out these truths. Okay, it says the Lord's going to deliver us. Okay, Yahushai, okay, it's gonna come, okay, and deliver His people. All right, and that's what we're waiting for. Okay, Lord willing, we be amongst those that be delivered. All right, with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakak Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from which I learned this truth. Peace and blessings to the house of David, doing this work in all righteousness, truth, and sincerity. And I want to say shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.